Our longtime heroes, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, who have brought joy, charisma, and affection into our homes, is now confronting a moment that has devastated and moved followers to tears. A devastating revelation is hiding behind the laughs, smiles, and lovely red carpet moments, and many are wondering, is this the beginning of a tearful goodbye? Kelly and Mark's tale will be explored extensively today. Along with the news update, their journey teaches tremendous lessons about love, resilience, and family. You might never look at them the same after hearing what's about to happen. We must return to the origins of this anguish in order to comprehend its intensity. Kelly Ripa's breakout role on All My Children had won over audiences nationwide by the 1990s. There she crossed paths with the charming young actor Mark Consuelos. Even more remarkable than their intense on-screen connection was what transpired off-screen. Away from the prying eyes of the media, the two fell deeply in love and formed an unbreakable friendship. The audience witnessed the couple's blossoming marriage, growing family, and deepening love. They weren't just celebrities. They became a representation of a love that lasts in a field where breakups are common. However, the story's first unexpected turn occurs at this point. Despite the joy and fun they brought into our lives, Kelly would later confess that their private lives weren't always as picture-perfect as they appeared. One must pay a price to remain in the public glare for many years. Every grin is analyzed, every crease is talked about, and every rumor is made much worse. Even while Kelly loved her job, she admitted that the continual strain from it occasionally affected her family life. Mark too had to deal with the double whammy of being a famous actor and the center of attention as Kelly's spouse. They managed 3 children, a job, and the ever-present pressures of celebrity. As Kelly sobbingly admitted, it was anything but effortless. The devastating update they had to deal with was already difficult, and this continual pressure made it much worse. Breaking down in front of her followers, Kelly Ripa revealed shocking details about her relationship with Mark Consuelos. Her tears betrayed the fact that they were dealing with a very personal problem, the kind that made her doubt her future. Fans were most moved by Kelly's unfiltered candor rather than the news itself, even if details were delivered with care. It doesn't matter how resilient or content a relationship appears. She conceded that everyone has challenges in life. The weight of her fears of loss, change, and saying goodbye was evident in her quivering voice. Suddenly, her adoring public, who had shared her laughter for years, began to weep with her. Mark remained steadfast as Kelly sobbed. The presence of Mark became her anchor even in the midst of their worst days, she recalled. No matter what happened, he assured her, their love story would continue to unfold, and that nothing could ever break the bonds they had forged over the years. In an interview, Kelly said that she felt weaker than she would want to admit. Mark, though, never once allowed her to doubt that she was courageous. They were not alone in this terrifying moment. Rather, they confronted it as a unit. Her words served as a powerful message to her devoted followers. A genuine love goes beyond just passion and mirth. When the going gets tough, it's all about keeping each other stable. The thought of having to say goodbye was Kelly's worst nightmare, she admitted. Not to her job or celebrity, but to the one she loved most in the world. Throughout the day, not only in the darkest hours, she said, this notion tormented her. This revelation hit fans like a ton of bricks, especially considering how cheery the actress always appeared on film. Kelly became more approachable than ever before in that moment of vulnerability. Time spent with loved ones is precious, and who among us hasn't considered that? Kelly, her voice quivering with emotion, said that this tragedy taught her to appreciate the small things in life more. Even breakfast at the kitchen table lost its routineness in her eyes. Now it's a present. Grasping Mark's hand brought more than simply solace. It saved lives. The very thing that made their bond unique, laughing, became more valuable. She stated to them, when you're faced with the thought of losing it all, you realize every moment is priceless. Particularly among her more seasoned followers, who are all too aware that time flies and that tomorrow is never promised, her message hit home. Kelly shared in her heartfelt update how her 3 children, Michael, Lola, and Jokin, became the foundation of her family. In response, they varied. One leaned into prayer, another supplied laughter, while still another exuded quiet strength. With their magnetic on-screen chemistry, hilarious off-screen antics, and undeniable love for one another, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have long been a dominant force in Hollywood. From childhood friends to parents, business partners, and now public figures, their supporters have seen them go through it all. Rumors of a tearful goodbye have recently spread like wildfire across entertainment and social media, causing followers to wonder what's going on behind the scenes. The center of attention on a marriage. In the middle of the 1990s, Kelly and Mark met on the set of All My Children, and their love story began there. Whether they were filming or not, their chemistry was palpable. After dating for a while, they finally tied the knot, becoming husband and wife and giving fans something to cheer about. In a field where romances tend to be short-lived, their love has stood the test of time thanks to its humor, tenacity, and length. In spite of this, partnerships of any strength encounter difficulties, particularly when they are in the spotlight all the time. Fans are wondering what will happen to their renowned romance with the latest couple update. When Kelly posted a touching caption on social media about accepting change and moving on to new chapters in her life, the shocking update reports began to circulate. Despite the message's opacity, enthusiasts wasted little time making assumptions. Did it have anything to do with careers? Disclosing private information? Alternatively, their relationship could be more serious. An interview with Mark, in which he discussed their current projects and dropped hints about possible scheduling changes, followed shortly thereafter. In his heartfelt remarks, he praised Kelly and their strong family and their unwavering devotion to one another. However, listeners could pick up on a tiny recognition of change, a bittersweet shift in the conversational tone. The effective consequences. As fans posted emotions, theories, and screenshots, the phrase "tearful goodbye" swiftly went viral. Some saw it as a brief farewell signaling a career break or a relocation in search of better chances, while others saw it as an imminent split. Online, supporters expressed their deepest concerns. "I hope they're okay. Their relationship seems to have no end. I am deeply saddened by this. There is no better couple than Kelly and Mark. It might be an exciting new adventure. No matter what, you're loved." In spite of all the doubt, one thing was crystal clear. Kelly and Mark had re-established an incredibly human connection with their audience through their openness and vulnerability. Juggling work and family life. The recent acting roles that Mark has had in Kelly's changing career trajectory on Live with Kelly and Mark have sparked some conjecture. The pair has long been famous for their ability to juggle family life with their careers. They joke about their shared parenting responsibilities, busy mornings, and putting on a united front for the cameras. It is possible that the tearful goodbye symbolizes the difficult emotional task of juggling these realms. Maybe they're just away for a short while because of filming schedules, travel, or business moves. Whatever the case may be, the fans' responses have been kind, showing that they get that even the most resilient couples require time apart to recharge, think, and develop. A word of encouragement. One thing is evident among all the guesswork. Kelly and Mark's love and respect for each other is as strong as ever. Their decades-long friendship is strengthened by their public appearances, interviews, and blogs. Love frequently necessitates negotiating life's obstacles side by side, and the couple's openness in the face of change serves as a reminder to followers of this fact. Kelly and Mark's bond has endured, regardless of how long the tearful goodbye lasts. Instead of dwelling on negativity or gossip, fans should rejoice in their love story. After all, powerful couples in Hollywood seldom display such vulnerability. This is only another proof of their sincerity and devotion. Final thoughts. United in the face of change, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos' startling update has won over fans worldwide. The couple's strong emotional connection is underscored by the word "tearful goodbye," which simultaneously suggests change or uncertainty. Whether it's changes in their careers, changes in their families, or changes in their own lives, Kelly and Mark show that love, honesty, and tenacity can endure anything. The lesson for supporters is simple. They need love, understanding, and optimism. Whether this is a temporary or permanent chapter, Kelly and Mark's extraordinary connection that has inspired generations may ultimately be strengthened.